Welcome back. Today I want to talk about what happened a few days ago. As you may know, and perhaps you are going through the same situation, I am on a path of practice to be present and more connected with my spiritual life. Feeling calm, peace, and love are results of the constant practice of various practices for the mind, body, and soul. Being conscious, practicing gratitude, acting with love, meditating, and we know how wonderful it is to quickly enter this whirlwind of good feelings. But sometimes, perhaps for most of the time, it's difficult to get there, especially during the day when we need to work, study, or do anything else that has variables that can affect us. Well, I'm not going to give examples here of everything we try to do better to be better. I want to talk about what we shouldn't do, but is difficult. Complaining. Some time ago, I set myself a 1-month gratitude challenge in which I couldn't complain. I can write about this practice in another post, but you can start with the book The Magic of Rhonda Byrne. No prejudice, please. There are good ideas in unexpected places. It covers 30 days of daily gratitude exercises. It's quite interesting, simple, and fun, I must say. After that month, I became more aware of my complaints. I know when I complain just to socialize or when I do it because I'm out of sorts. So, it was a Friday when I was driving home and a friend called to offer me a ride. Great, I thought. From the moment I got in the car until I got home, my friend was an ocean of complaints. I was out of sorts, analyzing the situation. He complained about the day, the traffic, his family, more traffic. It was so much and so overwhelming that, at a certain point, I felt physically ill. I arrived home stressed and nauseous, literally, unfortunately. I went to take a shower because I knew how to get out of complaining/stress mode. Hot water, relaxing music, candles, and warm aromas work for me. When I felt better with the water cleansing me inside and out, I started to reflect that people are trained for this. Even I sometimes resort to it to socialize, as I've already said. Enough, I decided. Then, I thought about my poor friend. A part of me couldn't understand. On the way, while he complained about the traffic, I thought, man, you have a new, comfortable car with a sound system, AC, etc. Stop complaining. He's a person who likes to talk, I understand. He's a happy person most of the time, but he often complains. In the shower, I started to realize that, after the first complaint, I thought, here we go again. I already expected this from him. And then I was mentally complaining about his complaints. And now I'm here, writing about me complaining because someone else was complaining. Complaining is like a trap. When you try to get rid of it, you're already practicing it without realizing it. It can drive you crazy. It's an endless cycle of bad feelings. After my shower, I felt better and decided 2 things. Never again to give more energy to that action. If I realized it, I would shift my attention to something else. Hey, I'm doing my best. But when someone starts criticizing me, I retaliate 10 times more. Funny and crazy lies and complaints that make the person think, why is she complaining so much? Is she crazy? Or else, the person laughs at the unexpected moment. Either way, I would change my strategy so as not to feel bad again. Well, it's difficult to have peace in a noisy place of unconscious conversations, but I know that by being present and listening to the silence and the pauses, we can overcome it. When, as here, we share a funny, crazy, or kind way to deal with it, I see a greater possibility of better moments. While we learn more to complain less, I live you here. Until next time.